Hello, this LP3 training video is for the check register. To access the check register, choose Accounting, then Check Register. Right now, it says there's no checks have been made today. So let's go ahead and pull up another day. Let's do a date range to make sure that we can actually pull up some checks that have been created. So I'm going to go ahead and do date range. Today's the 17th. So let me make that range back from, say, the 2nd through yesterday, and show report. So I have several checks here. We have a payroll, taxes, payroll, other items that checks were written out to. If checks were made to pay loans that were made, it'll say loan. If checks for, say, other items outside of loans, they'll be in here. From the check register, if you had to void a check, you could choose void, and then yes, please press yes to void or no to cancel. So yes, that particular check turns unhighlighted, so it is voided in this list. If you were to go to today and then show report, that voided check would be in today. Then if you close out the day will close out with that check voided out. Let's look at some other options for checks. If you want to print a check, it'll ask you for the check number and say 1, 2, 3, 4, and then gas bill, for instance. And then we have expenses. Expenses are set up under, let me go ahead and exit this. Expenses are set up under config and export codes, and you have your expenses here, office supplies, salary, furniture. You can have up to 60 expenses, and some of them will be utilities. Let's just say that check number 1, 2, 3, 4 to pay the gas bill. For today, let's say that it was expense category 45. Let's just say gas bill was expense 45, or utilities was for 45. And then amount, say it's $200. And if you have your general ledger code, you can add it in here. And any additional notes, and okay. Confirm, check 1, 2, 3, 4. And it will open up, and you can print this out and just say we printed okay. And we have this particular gas bill that we expense code 45, and we printed it out. The difference between print check and log check is, say you hand wrote a check for something, for electric or whatever, pay real quick, and you wanted to come in here and log the check. Well, this will log that check without doing the print also. Align allows you to align to your check stock, and you have the option of today, entering a date to view any checks for a certain day. And then you have a date range, so it'll show all the checks for a certain date range. You have a show report, which was if you choose a day, a date range, and show, it'll show the report of all those checks for that range. And then you can also print that report out once you have pulled the report. And then it will show you your current balance, which should be minus any checks that you have created for that day. And if you need any additional information on the check register, you can choose help. It'll take you to our help page for the check register, and additional information, including this video and other items, will be on the help page on our training.smallloansoftware.com. And these checks are also under accounting and closing. All other users logged to the program, yes. Checks can be made here throughout the day, And any loans for the day will be in here. Any checks that were out to customers for the day, for today's transactions will be here too. Checks written out to the customer. They'll show up here in the log on that particular day. So that is the check register. Thank you very much.